going to do steak with it. I am so excited, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe before we get started. And you know, Chef MarMar Arde coming in with the new stuff, the crispy, nice, spicy, just amazing food on a budget. Oops, I just spit, but hopefully y'all didn't see that. But I just said I spit, so you know I spit. You know. I'm so happy you are back with another segment of my cooking. Today we are going to be doing the iconic lobster slash steak. I've never made lobster and I've never made steak before. So these are both new things that I'm going to cook. When I went shopping, I did not know what kind of steak to get. I know I wanted the nice thick juicy steak. Even though it's Walmart, I still wanted, a nice little piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? And I just got the basic lobster there. I'm not going all out because I've never really had lobster before. I only had like a small piece for my friend, and it was really good. And I was like, you know what? Let me try to make a little something. And then I seen a lobster thing on Instagram. A lobster, it would look so good. Like it was a video. You know how they do those food porn type things? And I saw that on a video, and I was like, next video. That's gonna be like my next video that I'm gonna do. So here we are, about to make some lobster and steak. Today we're gonna just go through the steps as usual. If you want to follow along, you can while you're cooking your lobster and steak. And if you just want to watch the video just to see what I'm doing and how I'm doing stuff, then that's good too. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, because you know you want to see more of this face. Like, I'm sorry, but you might as well go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Like, what are you doing? I'm just kidding. But you guys, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. The lobster, the cockroach of the sea. I know people say that, but why is the cockroach of the sea the most expensive thing ever? I don't get it. We don't pay. We see cockroaches all the time, and we don't pay for them. They just show up. So we gotta pay this much for this lobster. But oh my gosh, I'm so hyper today. I don't know why. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video, guys. Let's do it. Lobster. I can't wait to have my own restaurant. This is why I've been starting this segment, because I really want to hone my cooking skills and get prepared for when I do have my own restaurant. Most likely I want a dessert, like full pastries and dessert type restaurant, just only of that. But then again, I'm thinking about doing something fast foodish, but not fast foodish, like that Five Guys, or just do something a nice, mature, high class restaurant. And then like I'm going back and forth, but so I definitely have enough time to get started. Like I definitely have enough time to figure out what I want to do, or I might do all three. Hey, who knows? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so here is my ingredients that we are going to do today. We have a lot today. Look at all that yumminess. Ooh. Yes! Yeah! Oh my gosh, I get so excited about food. I don't know why. But we have the lobster tails. I got this from Walmart, of course. When I get, more established, I'll get it at professional eateries. But we got 2 cases of lobster because we like to eat around here. One isn't going to be enough. Got some minced garlic. Got some half and half, and we're gonna do a recipe for the Brussels sprouts. This is I've never really had Brussels sprouts, but I had it when I went to my friend's house, and it was so good. She did like chips, a chip type thing, which was pretty cool. But I'm gonna do my own little thing with that and see how it turns out. And this is the steak. It was pretty cheap, as you can see. Let me adjust it. It was pretty cheap, as you can see. It was a chuck eye. It's very thick. I wanted the steak to be thick. I need to hone up on my skills, my chef skills, and terminology and stuff, because I don't really know how this works out with the terminology of steaks and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go look that up later. We have butter. I got a big thing of butter because I'm gonna use it for dipping sauce for the lobster and for the recipe for the Brussels sprouts. Turkey bacon, because I do not eat pork, so we got turkey bacon instead of regular bacon. Parmesan cheese, that's for the Brussels sprouts. And I got extra, like, these are portobello from another recipe that I did, so I'm just going to freak up the recipe and put that into my own recipe. And of course we gotta have our cheese. Gotta have our sharp cheddar cheese. I wanted to get 2 extra sharp cheddar packets, but they only had 1, so I just did 1 extra sharp cheese and 1 regular sharp cheese. Alright, so now we are going to use these beautiful ingredients to make a yummy dinner. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so first we are going to marinate the steak. We're going to treat the steak like it's a part of our family. We're going to treat the steak with such love and care and tenderness, and we are going to tenderize it. That's how you're going to tenderize the steak. Usually when people marinate steak, they'll usually marinate it in like 2 days. They'll put their salt and pepper, all the seasoning on it, and it usually takes a couple days because it goes through what's called osmosis. The salt and everything, all the seasoning, it makes the water come up and seep out of the meat, and then it will go back in and then out and then in and out, and that brings the seasoning in, all the fat and the juices of the steak. So I'm doing this probably like maybe 5-6 hours before I'm actually gonna cook it, even though it's good to do it a couple days. But we're just I just randomly wanted to start this, so better late than never. But if you're wanting to cook your steak like 30 minutes or an hour before you actually have to cook it, then I would recommend you season it at least 30 minutes before you do it, and then put it right onto the stove top, so that way the seasoning and everything gets into that. So I'm like Salt Bae. Sponsor me. Salt Bae. I'm like Salt Bae. So we're just adding the salt on there. Really nourish it. Really take care of the steak like you would your mama, your daddy, or your grandpa. This is my first time making it, so when I become an actual chef, it's gonna look so much better. But baby steps. So I'm gonna use this to kind of beat it. Beat into the steak, but not too much because this one's like Just beat it. Beat it, beat it. Typically we'll put it in a plastic baggie or a big plastic bag, and then you'll squeeze the air out so that way no air gets into it, and then you'll put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for a couple days or two to 3 days. But I'm just gonna use plastic wrap because I don't have what did I just say? I don't have a Ziploc bag right now, so we're gonna use some plastic wrap. Like a present. Like you're wrapping your kids' present and you can't wait for them to see it on Christmas morning, so you want to wrap it nice and beautifully. Or not. It doesn't matter. As long as it's wrapped tight, so that way no air gets into it. See how it goes. Oh my gosh. But I'm just gonna squeeze all the meat in so that way they can marinate together. Make sure there's no air in between, and put them in the fridge. Put them in the fridge for as long as you want, at least 2 hours. Or until you're ready, but at least 2 hours. Alright guys, so we're doing the Brussels sprouts. We're washing them, doing like a little casserole with it, with the help of sous chef Chrissy.
Don't call me no damn sous chef.
No Christine, please.
Don't call me no dang sous chef.
Thank you. And we are just washing the Brussels sprouts. They're so yummy looking, but they taste so horrible when they're not made right. But yes, we're washing that while the meat has been has been marinating in the fridge for 3, 4, 5, 6. We're about 3 hours, about to be 4.
I don't know if I ever had Brussels sprouts personally. I know I've had asparagus, and that's a tough thing to make.
We're just gonna cut it like so.
I recommend sharper knives. Our knives are pretty dull.
Let's see. Look at the inside.
It's a big one.
Of course, while he's cutting those up, we're going to. Ooh, my stomach. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees.
Why'd you sound trying?
I don't know.
That 400 degrees?
And we're going to preheat that.
It's in there.
And then we're going to use a large saucepan to cook the Brussels sprouts in salted boiling water for about 5 minutes or until tender.
What we're going to do with it after that?
Then we're going to drain well. And then in the meantime, we're going to cook the turkey bacon in another skillet until crisp. And then add Brussels sprouts into the skillet with the bacon and cook them for 1 minute. And then in the mixing bowl, combine the heavy cream, the mustard, the Parmesan cheese, garlic, salt, pepper, nutmeg, mix well until combined.
Oh, that's all.
Alright guys, so we're just breaking up the bacon so we can put it with the Brussels sprouts. So we're gonna put it in nice little small pieces.
Maybe we should let them cool first.
Alright, so guys, in a separate mixing bowl for our little mixture for the Brussels sprouts, we are going to do 2 cups of heavy cream. Go ahead and pour that hanker on in there. Some garlic salt. If I can open it. Hold on. Garlic salt. That should be enough. And half of the Parmesan.
Is that double what they wanted before?
Yes. say about half of the Parmesan. And then with that, we're going to add some pepper and I think salt. Yeah, pepper and salt. Our go-tos, the basic seasoning of all time. And then we're going to need some more pepper soon. Pepper. And then we are going to mix her up. No, they want me to do this in a separate bowl.
No, I meant the whisk. That's what I meant.
Oh. I was like, what's this?
Oh.
I feel like it's gonna pop on my back. I'm gonna be like, oh! Do it in slow motion. Pop on me in slow motion. Okay, so we just mix it up and, mix until well combined. Hold on, my phone keeps going off because it's on low power mode. Okay. Oh yeah. Well combined. Okay, and then remove. Okay, and then we're going to remove the skillet from the heat once we're done cooking the bacon. And then we are going to pour the cream sauce over the Brussels sprouts.
Wait, what you need lemon juice for?
Alright guys, so we season the Brussels sprouts. I just used a little garlic salt, regular salt, black pepper, and some crushed red pepper. And now we are going to put that mixture that we made earlier into here. Ooh. And then we're going to just mix this up. I feel like this is supposed to be cooked in the skillet. I'm just showing this is the bacon being cut. And just do this little salt bay, put it on top. And then give it a little meaty crunch, a meaty taste. Because we love our cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, we're gonna put that one on there too. Cheesy. Yeah. Alright, so we put the Brussels sprouts. It's supposed to be in boiling water with salt, but it's a little bit boiling as you can see. Put a little bit of salt in it, let it boil. It says for about 5 minutes, I think. Let me see. I know it said, yeah, put it in the water for about 5 minutes. Ooh, baby, you see all the water particles in there? Because it was going through osmosis, it lifted the water up. That's so cool. There was no water in here, absolutely, like none whatsoever when we did it, guys. And now look. That's how you know it has been properly marinated. Isn't that cool, guys? And it's like darker. It was much lighter before, now it's darker. Ooh, I can't wait to see how it's gonna taste.
You're so cute.
Shut up. Alright, so we're going to put this back in there for a little. We'll get back to that.
You can't over marinate, so it's perfect.
Yeah. And then we got this is the turkey bacon. We're going to mix this. We're going to chop it up in little pieces once it's nice and crispy. And we're going to mix that with this in a lasagna pan, like the deep pan. And we're going to put cheese, heavy cream, all that good stuff with it.
See, she's doing all this for free, guys. She's doing this while she's working on 3 other projects. She's working on 3 scripts and a book.
Yeah.
And you know why she's doing all this? Because she loves it. She's doing this, and let this be a lesson to you guys. Don't go to school because you feel like you have to. Don't do whatever your family feels like they tell you to do. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy, that makes you money. Because this girl here, she wasn't going to go about her dreams because she was being pressured by people to not do it. And you know what she did? With a little help from me. She realized, this is what I want to do. These are the things I want to do. And also, on men or women's side, if you have a girlfriend or someone you love, even if it's not a girlfriend or boyfriend, if it's a brother or sister, someone you just live with, a friend, when you see them have a dream, don't make them pick the safe option. Make them push them to work towards what they want to do. Because guess what? Success doesn't come from safety. It comes from risk.
That's true.
And she's taking these risks, and guess what? She could fail. And if she does fail, she'll be happy knowing that she did everything she could to succeed.
That's how I always see it.
And I'm proud of her for doing all this because guess what? I go through bullshit, and I wish that I had the heart that she had to keep working through all the things. Because sometimes it gets hard, and sometimes you're gonna give up, and sometimes I do give up. But even when I give up, I look over and I see she still works, and that makes me want to work. Because as big and strong as I am, I'm not strong up here, and she is. And she wasn't always, but she worked hard. Again, with help from me.
Oh my God.
She worked hard to become strong up there. Now, the drive I had to never quit, now she has that drive. And now she's my motivation to never quit. Before, I motivated her to never quit. Now it's convert. Now she's motivating me. And that's what you do when you love somebody. Because even when the one that's strong for you won't always be strong. And now she has to be the strong one for me.
That was so sweet. So nice of you to say. Alright, so we got the lobster right here. Yeah, that's for the steak. And then this is for the lobster.
It's a very cash money. What was I saying?
Here's a mom.
Yo, this is cash money right here.
Cash money right here.
You don't curse on her video, because if I do it, she gets mad.
Oh, shut up. And then the steak has finished marinating. Do you like steak, Mom? Do you like steak?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Get me, I'll eat it. Pause.
See how Darrell likes his steak.
You doing one at a time?
Huh?
Doing one at a time?
I don't know.
I think we're all 4 at once.
Maybe one at a time will be better, yeah. Now that you say it.
No.
Well, you said it.
I don't want to do one at a time.
It marinated nicely.
I had all at once.
We're going to lift the meat up so that way it pops up. Here, why don't you record?
So you're cutting it in half?
It's like cooking with market.
I'll just do 2 at a time.
Yeah, I don't know how you expect to put 4 on there.
Yeah, so 2 at a time.
There we go. Let it nice and cook slow. Alright, these are the second set of the lobster. And this is the first one that just got done. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, guys. Look at the steam coming off of it. Yummy! And then this one's cooking in the butter right now. And then we have the steak cooking. Steak cooking right now. And
Oh, god damn it.
oh, my bad. And this is done, but we're just letting it